Welcome, welcome. Oh gosh, that's up too high. I'll sit higher. Woo. Hi, I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Niagara region in Ontario, Canada. So I'm so glad you're joining me tonight because I have got a so cute treat holder to show you. So it's going to be fun, and it honestly, I started one, oh boy, I think it took me, because of course I wasn't talking, it took me about 4 minutes to make the treat holder. I just made a sample one, another sample one, because they're easy and fun. Anyway, before we get started, I need to tell you about the seasonal sale in case you've missed it. It started today. Stampin' Up! Has, I'm going to read this, 20% off cardstock, 15% off ink pads, and 10% off ribbon and trim. The cool thing about the cardstock is it's also, this is only out of the annual catalog, by the way. It's also on envelopes, clear plastic envelopes. It's on specialty paper. It's on regular DSP. So much. Anyway, so once again, this is a little embarrassing because I am holding you up using my, what am I using today? Oh, I'm using my trimmer. My daughter's been ill, so I haven't had her down here to use her muscles to put this together really well. Alrighty, I'm going to say some hellos. Hey, Elsie, Bea, Gail, welcome. All right, so I'm going to flip you around, and it's going to be a little loud, so I have to get my trimmer out of here. We're going to use my trimmer momentarily. Un momento. Here we go. Flipping you around. And again, it gets a little noisy. Ceiling, desk, there we go. And then I have to move you up so I can actually reach everything. Closer. Oh, and turn my light on so I can actually see. So you can see, I can see. I know what I'm doing. Alrighty. Okay, so oh, and the other thing was, I do want to apologize. There was supposed to be a card making event on that last Sunday, or 2 days ago, on the 12th. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. It had to be canceled. So we have a new date, and that is December the 3rd. And all that information will be coming out shortly. The store owner is just making a new graphic for us. So keep your eyes peeled. That's going to be fun. It'll be in Fonthill, Ontario. Alrighty. Well, it looks bright enough. Here we go. Here is a piece of paper that is 6 inches by 12, and this is, it's the Beary Christmas paper, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Beary Christmas paper. And these are the tools you need to actually make this. Now, stamping, you know, making the, like, if you want to put like something on the front, that's different, but that's extra, but this is all I need. So here we go. Now, I'm going to start by scoring, and these measurements will be in the description. And if you're watching on YouTube, yay, they're there, because you see the video after the fact. Move your cutting blade out of the way. How many times have we all done that? All right, get the arm out too. So 2 7/8, 5 3/4, 8 5/8, which is just 2 little lines past the halfway mark, the half-inch mark, I should say, and one more at 11 1/2 before we turn our paper. 11 1/2. Now you notice I have the pattern up. Okay, when you do it, I want you to do the same thing. Now I'm going to score again, this time at 2 1/2, and then we have a little cutting to do. There we go. Those are your score lines. Now I find it easiest for me to use this, whatever the lighter side of the paper is what I need to use so I can see the lines. Okie dokie. Alrighty, just gonna, whoop. Just scrolling down a bit. Oh, it's stuck, of course. Ooh, memento again. There we go. Alrighty, so let's do a little bit of cutting. So, if you recall, to show you this side, this is the 11.5-inch score, but this one I'm actually going to do this way because I have to cut it right here and right here, so we're just getting that edge a little beveled, and then I'm going to cut right here, right down that 1/2-inch line. The cool thing about this is DSP works well. I haven't tried it with cardstock because I thought the DSP was just so darn cute. Okay, before I cut, I am going to fold the score lines. So there's our bottom 2.5. And I am so going to sneeze just any second now. Here we go again. Why does that happen when I'm making videos? So weird. I'm not using my bone folder. I found that these lines are perfectly fine and usable. Oh, this one too. Without using your bone folder. You can use your bone folder. When you're scoring, do not go super heavy duty. You're going to rip right through the paper. That's another one of those ask me how I know. So at our 2.5-inch score line, I'm cutting up right to that score line. Okay, right on and on the these scored lines. I am not the straightest cutter. I tried my large scissors, believe it or not, or my parents got them for me when I was in grade 9 home economics, because they don't supply left-handed scissors at schools. I can understand why. All right, so that was all the cutting and all the scoring. You're going to need a strong adhesive. Now you probably could use Seal or Seal Plus, but I just like how easy the tear and tape is. Right down the line, right down the line. And when you get to where you want, you use your fingernail and cut it off there. I do like to burnish it a bit. Oh, I was wrong. I like one more tool. You could use your scissors for this. You could probably use your fingernails just to get this off. Alrighty. There we go. And then I am going to fold this half. Wait, put this half down first. So this is where I have the adhesive. And put this one down. This is how easy this is. Okay, now I do have a suggestion for you. So if you look, see if I can find it. There it is. There's the seam, okay, where I just attached. I want that to the back of this little box. So I know that it's here. I can see that beveled edge, okay? And I also know that I want this to be my front edge. And the reason for that is I don't like seeing edges. Like, I don't want to make it this way and fold it up and have you seeing that edge. So same thing. The other thing I learned when making these is the first couple I did, I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, don't do that. Do not do that. Okay? You go, where is that? I have to find the front again. Okay, you guys are last. Okay, fold that one down, fold that one down, fold the back, and then the front will go down. Just flip it over, because that is where your tear and tape's going to go. I'll put that right here. That was 2 pieces of tear and tape, not bad. When I did my other ones where I went 1, 2, 3, 4 with the edges, I ended up having to kind of slide the bottom over, and there we go. Fold it up, press it down. I'm just going to press it down from the inside. So once again, there's our seam with the beveled edge, and watch this. My side could be better. This is what happens when you're doing this. All I did, you know, you see them sometimes where there's score lines. You don't need it for this, not for this kind of paper. And I had, do I still have them handy? I do. I had this library clip. It's an old Stampin' Up! Product, and I just kept them thinking I'm going to use those someday. So I probably had them for, I don't know how many years. There's your treat box. Like, how cute is that? But wait. Let's bring the trimmer back up. And let's make another one. Now, one thing I didn't mention when I first started this. This is not directional. It doesn't matter. This is directional. So the paper is 12 by 12 this way. And because it's directional, you want to make sure you're cutting across. Or, yeah, cutting your 6-inch across, not down. Stuff will end up upside down. Let's do another one real quick just to show you how quick this is. All right, so with the pattern up, get the cutting blade out. We're at the same size, 12 by 6. And start at this end. 2 7/8. Oh, and give credit where credit is due. I've been watching Sam Hammond. She is from the UK. She's also known as Poodle's Papercraft. And this is one of hers. I altered it just a tiny bit. I'm just reading a comment. So I'm just going to finish this one so I don't forget. So we just did 2 7/8, 5 3/4, 8 5/8. Just 2 lines pass right there. It really helps to understand measurements in 1/16 of an inch. And I'm really thankful to Sam for doing this in inches. That was the 11.5. And then, now, she did make a mistake and do one at 2 7/8, and what you end up with is a taller box. I didn't want to put that many treats in, so I went with this. Now, wouldn't this make a cute, you know how when you go to when little kids go to parties and they have treat bags? I think that would be super cute just to do something like this. Let's get those folded. Like, wow, those are really hard to see on this paper. Okay, I'm just reading Barbara's message. When making boxes, I always do adhesive on each level. You know what? That would help. That would help make it nice and strong. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. So I'm doing the minimalist version of this, but that works really well because nobody wants their projects to fall apart, right? Nobody. This won't fall apart. And I'm, you know me, I love my liquid glue for sure. However, I'm very happy to not use it for this project. And you know what? I never do 3D items. And we had a team meeting where we needed to make anything but a card, basically. And that was last week's project, which is, oh, still here. That was one of them. You can look up that video. That would be last week. All right, let's get that burnished down. And there we go. And kind of embracing it now. So this one I don't have upside down. The last one I did this way in case you're wondering when I folded it. So it's this way this time. Here's the adhesive here on your beveled edge. Press down. This is going to be so cute. Oh, you know what? Dumfka, what did you forget to do? Well, I'll do it this way. Isn't that hilarious? This is what happens when I get talking. You have to do something weird per video. Oh, you know what I was going to tell you about the seasonal sale? One last thing. If you're a demonstrator, if you're not a demonstrator, it would be a lovely time to be a demonstrator because when we have sales, we get our discount off that. So you start at 20%. There's the front. I just wanted to see that. So I'm going to do this one and this one. Oh, from Manitoba. Have you had snow, Barbara? I'm just curious. Okay, there's our seam right there. Our little beveled edge. And once again, making sure that my seams are at the back. We've not had snow. As a matter of fact, today when I went out with my grandson, I both had long sleeve shirts on and long pants, but not even a coat. Turned out to be 11 degrees, which I thought was lovely. Not turn the air conditioning on lovely, but lovely nonetheless. Okay, we're going to fold that up. There we go. And that beveled edge again is right there. Fold this. Just give it a little bit of, you know, a little bit of that. I'm going to show you a couple that are actually finished, but I'm not going to show you what's inside because some people might be coming to my event. It's at the Travel Cafe in Fonthill. So isn't that cute with the, what's this paper called? Don't tell me. Don't tell me I wrote it down somewhere. I did not. Yes, I did. Zoo Crew paper. I think coming home with a treat peg like that with a couple little thingies in it would be awesome. Here's one I made with the Merry and Bright. And you notice sometimes one side's puckered in a little bit more. Just open it up. This is the one I made right before I went live. Just open it up and redo it. Nothing wrong with that. And here's another one. Now we're back to the Beary Christmas again. Oh, and there's that one all finished up. And I used the Charming Sentiments last week. Now I have to redo this because don't put your ribbon on top, or your dimensionals on top of your ribbon, because guess what? It doesn't stick. So I will have to use a heavy duty thingamajig to hold that down. But those are just cute. Oh, well, I guess I'll just show you the fix. I've already put a third one down, so I wonder if I could do this. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Use your tear and tape, Sandy. Why not? So anyway, talking about the seasonal sale, I actually had out my calculator last night and went, okay, so if cardstock and other cardstock goodies are 20% off, well, like I said, I get 25, so I got 45% off. That is so worth being a demonstrator just to get that. You did not stick, did you? No, you did not. Try that again. You know, it's hard to get just that layer off. There it is. This might not work. I've never done this on ribbon. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. There it is. Hi, Sherry. Yep. Oh yeah, you're going to want to see how this is made. These are just so cute. There. These two have goodies in them. Again, can't show you right now. Oh, this is the Merry, Bold, and Bright. Now, granted, kids' party, it is Christmassy on the inside, but hey, it is what it is, you know? All right. Well, guess what? Unbelievably quick. Oh, how about I just tell you what I used? That's the Navy, Night of Navy and Gold ribbon. This is, again, this is Charming Sentiments. And this is the vellum that has the lines. There's lines and dots and some leafy looking things, I believe. And then I just used the Stylish Shapes dies for this, and this. This is the smallest circle. I didn't want to go too big. I had a bigger piece on the front, and it did not work. For example, it was about this big, and it just didn't work. I wonder, well, okay, how long will the treat stay in the box? Well, okay, here's the funny thing. When the event that was supposed to be on Sunday got canceled, I still had some of the goodies left over, but they were the wrong color chocolate. So I exchanged them and ate out of them. So yeah. I might have to do some more shopping. Anyway, my friends, I'm so honest. I have to tell you everything, of course. I will put the shopping link in if you haven't been to the seasonal sale. It goes to the 16th. Everything is while supplies last. So if they happen to, I don't know, make it up. Let's see. If they happen to run out of clear envelopes, which is what I put my cards in, there's no back order offer. So if they're not there, they're not there. And same with any of the other items. But you do need to check it out. Go to not happening now. In the menu, you're going to look up, rats. Specials and then seasonal sale. That's how you do it. Everything will be in there. There we go. There we go. Cute. All right. That was a quick one again. My goodness, I didn't really think I could do it that fast. I will see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Have yourself a wonderful week and keep creating. Alrighty. Bye-bye.